We made it. Las Vegas Antique Jewelry and Watch Show. It's my first watch show. I'm very excited. The highest watch ticket we've seen so far was $300,000. That's the Cartier Crash watch. Beautiful. 300 grand.
So you guys?
41 minutes. Las Vegas.
I'll make my magic. Cheers, cheers.
You never know what is going to walk in the door. That's what makes it so great about this business.
Checking in for flights. Watch Guys is headed to Vegas. First watch show ever. Pretty excited. Thing with us, Watch Guys, we only sell to retail. We only sell to customers. Any negotiation videos you see, it's all retail. Everybody else that you're seeing online, YouTube, wherever, they're all doing dealer interactions. We only do retail, so this is our first dealer interaction. We'll have some fun with them, trade some watches, and we'll see what we can do. So let's go.
There we go. Thank you.
You're 41 minutes to Las Vegas and welcome aboard. Behave, y'all.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Coffee ran through me. Breakfast sandwich ran through me. This is not good.
I've seen you. Don't put me on TikTok and I got a scarf on my head. I've seen you.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Hi, how are you?
God bless you guys. Hello.
Anytime I wear this Watch Guys hoodie, it's like wearing my high school hoodie. Well, I went to Loyola High School. If you wear that here, it's like wearing a USC hoodie. Everyone knows it. Well, now, because of you guys and thanks to you guys, anytime I rock this, people recognize me everywhere.
Palms are itching. Welcome to the Cosmo, baby. What kind of watch is it?
Patek.
Patek. Look at this. Check this out. Ice out Patek. What kind is it?
It's already a $90,000 watch. The guy busted it down, made it his own custom piece, spent a lot of money on it. Crazy. When you bust down a watch, you customize it, you actually devalue the watch. But if that's your thing, that's your thing.
Cheers, cheers. So we're currently waiting at the Cosmo. We're supposed to have early check-in from Amex, but we have a late check-in, so we're enjoying the pool before the show. Remember how stressed out I was before? Now look at me. Totally unprofessional. I haven't gone yet, no.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I was just wondering if it was nicer.
Alright guys, this is what we were waiting for. We were waiting for our room, or for us to be able to check into our room before we hit the show. We're a little bit late. It's almost 12 o'clock. Show started at 10. We got some guys there calling us that want us to be there. But I want to go over the inventory with you. So, first watch here, we have a Rolex GMT Pepsi 16750. This is a 1986. Next, we have a Jaeger LeCoultre. This is a diving chrono, Navy SEAL 44mm watch, model number Q178T677. Next, we have a Rolex Date 15505. This is a 34mm from 1985. Interesting because Rolex made it with 18 karat plated gold. The whole case is not solid gold, it's plated. Rolex doesn't do that anymore. Next, you guys have seen this before. Vintage Rolex Submariner 1680. Slight patina on the dial. This watch is from 1978. It's a 40mm. This one's awesome. I bought this 2 weeks ago. It's an Omega Speedmaster 1976. This has the red movement. The newer Omegas have what watchmakers call the plastic generation movement. The red movement is the old real solid metal movement. The plastic generation movement isn't really plastic, but dealers call it that, or watchmakers call it that, because they're made a little bit more cheaply. And this is the best movement you can get on an Omega, one of the best. Model number 145.022. Next, we have a Rolex date 1503. This watch is from 1963. It's 18 karat gold all around, 34 millimeter. Beautiful dial, watch only. Last model. Were you guys there for me when I bought this? I don't think so. I paid the guy $34,000. My dad is pissed at this one. I bought it for way too much. It's a 228-238 Rolex President 40 millimeter. So here's our beautiful Tiffany Atlas bracelet. That is our only piece of jewelry that we have on display today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to sell these 7 watches and this one piece of jewelry that we have.
We have a lot of watches at Watch Guys in Los Angeles, but I brought these watches specifically to the show because I thought that they would be good sellers and something that's unique and not the Hulk, the Batman, the Sprites, those types of watches that you're gonna see every day.
¿Cuánto cuestan? 3,000? Oh yeah? For dos pulseras? That's a good price. It depends how much it weighs. Yeah, that's nice.
Exactly.
It depends how much it weighs.
Me piace molto. An opportunity to buy watches.
What do you have? Yeah, what is that?
I love it.
All right, watch spotting. Rolex Datejust is a chocolate dial?
Yes.
Chocolate dial, 30 or 28 millimeter, I believe. This one is a Cartier Ballon Bleu. Beautiful watches. They're gonna come buy watches with us at the watch show.
Probably.
Okay, bye guys. Alright guys, we made it. Las Vegas Antique Jewelry and Watch Show. It's my first watch show. I'm very excited. Let's go see what we can do.
First thing I wanted to sell is my Tiffany Atlas bracelet. And the first place I stopped is Zeeth Jewels. They're based in New York. You see about 4 or 5 of them behind the counter, and it's just me. So I walk up to them and see what they want, see if they're interested in any watches, and then I give them the Tiffany Atlas bracelet.
It's a little small. Or is this a standard?
Oh, that's the standard size. 6. I need 6.
It's small.
I only brought mainly watches, and that's the only piece of jewelry I brought.
Oh, that's a good piece.
But we can do business. I'll give you my card and everything. Our site's watchguys.com.
You do a lot on Instagram?
Yeah, we do Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff.
When I do post, I'm kind of lazy, but when I do post, I get a lot of inquiries.
I was lazy doing it before, and then when I started doing it more and more, the inquiries just start coming in. So I've been having to do it. Luis, the Tiffany Atlas bracelet, is that one 15 retail or 18? It's an older collection, so there's not as much info, but he says he thinks it's 20, and that's the standard size.
I used to do the movie like
I'll give you 5,000.
No, come on. 6,000 minimum.
To be honest, we don't make a huge margin on
You sell it?
I don't either.
I think 5 is a good place.
To 200 if it's...
Try 55, maybe. You go 55? Make a deal? Come on.
I think 52 is like a good price.
I'm pretty close on it on what I bought it for, that's why. That's why we want at least 55. I started at 6, I should have started at 65.
No, but I told you I buy it around 30 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, 53 will make you happy.
53 to make us happy, he wants. He's gonna ask the boss, Bob, and we'll see if we have a Mazal. Okay. Alright, we'll do it for 53. Mazal. Good deal. First deal, first stop. Great. Where are we at? See? We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, appreciate the visit.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye, guys.
A year.
Yeah, I need deals on that. Exactly right. Yeah, we're big on Instagram too, but not at your level. I love this.
Ballroom 1 was a success. Let's go to Ballroom 2.
So after we sell the Tiffany Atlas bracelet, I'm noticing some really nice watches at the show, and there's probably no other better watches in the world than at this show. Every dealer comes in, brings the nicest watches, the nicest stuff they have, so I wanted to go take a look at what everyone has.
Highest watch ticket we've seen so far was 300,000. That's the Cartier Crash watch. Beautiful, 300 grand people.
Crazy watch. I've never seen one in person, only pictures and videos online, but it was amazing to see it.
You want a rare Hublot?
I don't have buyers for Hublot, only Rolex.
It's only 250.
Really?
It's made for the Mexican market. Very, very cool.
Covered in diamonds, all factory from Hublot. Beautiful. Next, we saw an RM11. The RM11 goes for about 250,000.
There you go. We're trading.
Done.
See the rest tomorrow in LA.
I don't deal with any RMs.
You shouldn't.
No, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it.
Well, people don't buy them, right?
No, people buy them, but it's just it's not as proven brand like AP or Patek or Rolex.
These guys are freaking all in RMs.
They do. There's a market for it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a respectable market. It's just a big price point to get into.
Okay, thanks, bro. Good to meet you.
Good looking out.
All right, so we were just looking at the 36 millimeter colorful dial always perpetuals. Here's the 41 millimeter, a bit more sought after. How much do those go for?
The blue one, 29,000.
Yeah, the blue one's more because it's the Tiffany color. And the red one?
The red one, 18.5.
18.5.
Discontinued, also sticker.
Alright.
Robertino.
Robertino, sì, italiano.
Anche io.
Anche io, sì?
Sì.
Sì?
Di Milano.
Oh yeah? Di Napoli, mia famiglia. Nice.
Daytona Rainbow, yeah.
Daytona Rainbow 375. This is the highest ticket we've seen so far.
Another very expensive watch, the Rainbow Rolex Daytona. Of course, this fetches over $300,000. Beautiful to see it in person. I've seen one before, but it's great to see this watch, and it commands really high prices. And it's all factory, if you didn't know that. Everything on it's factory, why it commands such a high price, and it's hard to find. Let me know which watch that I found is your guys' favorite. Let me know in the comments, and I'll try to reply back to you. Okay, we're walking around, we notice some of these expensive watches, and we keep hearing people say, hey, watch guys, or hey, Robertino. And we see our friends at Platt Jewelry, Natasha. They're in Los Angeles.
Yes, I'm looking, I'm like, wait. I just saw it. And then I see the W, and then I see that whole thing.
Can I show you some vintages?
I'll be happy to look. What kind do you have?
I'll show you. We have a vintage Omega and a couple vintage Rolexes.
Rolex, I'll take a look.
Okay.
No, the gold one, the gold one.
The gold one is a 1963.
Okay.
Old one.
Well,
nice
okay,
dial.
that's something we're interested in.
Okay.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From LA, yeah.
You should come to my store.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I'll look at it. See.
That's what it's good. It's the lowest price online. These go for like 10.5 to 12.5. We have it for 9 just to try to sell it.
Okay.
We've held on to it for too long. I want to sell
Okay.
it.
All right. Back to you. Good luck if you sell it. If not, we'll very.
Sounds
He just
good.
needs to take a look at it because he buys the watch.
What was your name?
Natasha.
Natasha?
Yep.
Good to meet you. Robertino. Great to meet you. Thanks for recognizing.
So I'm showing everyone the Rolex Date 1503. It's a watch from 1963, vintage date, white Roman index dial. And I want to freaking sell this watch. So I'm trying to see what prices I can get from the dealers. And Natasha ended up saying no on it. It wasn't a watch for her. But I want to sell this thing, so I'm going to keep pushing it.
This is my dad.
We used to be together in prison.
That's something you would say.
So I have a specific client. He comes in and buys my most expensive watches. So he wanted a Meteorite GMT. These go for around between 50 and 60. I'd say probably closer to 50 now. At the peak of the market in 2021 or 2020, he bought this watch for $100,000. So I asked him if he had any. He did have it, and he tries to sell me it. He says it's not for me, but for around $100,000. I think he said he would take a $40,000 loss on it at $60,000.
But I have a client that wants that, so what is it? Why?
Because I pay $100,000. Why? Because those were the days.
At the peak?
They were 110, I pay 100, I feel that. How much are you asking me?
No, the retail is 43.
60 I'll take. But if not, I want to sell it in Mexico, to be honest with you.
Yeah, sure, for later. Let me know what you can do.
Gracias.
Thank you so much, my friend.
So I'm trying my best. I'm going to each dealer and I want to see which watches I can sell and what I can get them for. So I keep looking around to see who the heck is going to buy these watches. Walking up, it's not working. Who can I go to sell a watch?
That's what I have it listed. I want 7. I have it with me.
No offense, more like 5,500.
Yeah, I know. I bought it for too much.
No, I have.
Get like 35, 36. Can't? None of these for now? No. Okay. All right. Well, good to meet you.
No, thank you though. I'm going on vacation.
after Thursday of next week for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy any more watches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put money in the bank, sleep. But thank you. I appreciate you letting me see the stuff.
No worries. So we're at the Antique Jewelry and Watch Show. So there's a lot of guys that know a lot about vintage watches and vintage jewelry, antique jewelry. So I'm walking around, we're walking, and I see a special watch in the corner of my eye. I see the 6202 Turnograph. The Turnograph model is the pre-Rolex Submariner. So I walk up and instantly notice the watch has the red triangle on it. I had a customer in my store about 2 days before I went to the show come in, tried to sell me a Turnograph model. It was very similar, but the customer's watch compared to his watch, our friends here, is the bezel was a little bit damaged or destroyed, my customer's watch. It had a little bit of lume loss. There are some other things. It didn't have a red triangle. Our dealer friend here had the red triangle, no lume loss, had a very nice ghost bezel.
The dial? Yeah, it's not about the dial.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it is about the dial. Here's the issue.
Yeah.
Guys that buy this, right? They want it as close to perfect as they can get it. Right.
Right.
The minute you've got lume loss, can you see lume loss? I mean, you can call it ghost, you can call it whatever. It's destroyed. Right? I mean, this is what it should look like, right? But the red triangle bezel, I mean, you're going to spend 5 years.
Yeah.
You're going to spend 5 years looking for it, right?
Our dealer friend had the 6202, and his watch was going for over $50,000. I didn't get the exact price out of him while I was there, but if this watch is in mint condition, it can fetch over $100,000 easily. My customer's watch was not in the same condition, and probably is worth under $20,000.
In LA.
Are you?
They're in Vegas.
Oh, okay. We're in the jewelry district. Where are you?
607 building.
Where you are? So am I. I'm 613.
Isn't that funny? Like you don't know your neighbors?
I know. What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, I'm Robertino. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I was in 607, 241 the whole last year. I moved to 613, and where Frank Goodman was. That's my new store.
I'm on the 8th floor.
8th floor? What is it?
Worldwide Diamond.
Worldwide Diamond, okay.
Loose diamonds, estate jewelry.
Worldwide Diamond, they give free pizza. Got here late, I only brought one piece of jewelry, and it's the only thing I've sold.
You bought one piece of jewelry and you sold it. So what are you gonna do now? Buying?
Trying to sell this for so cheap.
Look at our jewelry.
Hell no.
No! Hell no! No! No!
I'm out. Thank you for the pizza. Someone, we're gonna find someone. Manifest. After I have my slice of pizza, I walk around and I still have the Rolex President. I haven't gotten enough prices out of it, so I stop at our friends from Philadelphia, Apex Diamonds. I walk in, show them the watch, tell them it's a full set, box papers, 2017, 228238, 40 millimeter Rolex President. He says he might have a client for it.
You have a card with it?
Yeah, I have box card, full links. It's a 2017. It's retail ready. We have it listed for 40, but I want to get out of it. I bought it for 34.5. I at least want. I'd like 36, but I'd take less. I don't know. I'm selling it cheap.
It's not unrealistic.
Yeah.
Let me make a phone call. I might be able to sell it for you.
Yeah?
60% of the time, it works every time.
Rolex President 228238, 40 millimeter. Our buddy over there, Warren at Apex Diamonds, is going to try to sell it for us. He thinks he has a client. I'm selling it on my site for 40, but I'm trying to get rid of it right now for 36. He might have a client for it. Maybe he'll make 1,000 on it. I want to get out of it. Maybe we'll get cash. It'd be great. We'll ship him the box, papers, everything, and that'll be a great resolve. So we walk around a bit more. We look at some diamonds. We look at some other jewelry, and I circle back after an hour. He doesn't sell the watch.
I'd love to, and I want to see you take a hit on it.
Yeah.
I would take a shot at it, low 30s.
Yeah, no, I'll just
I know. Do that. Do that.
Why is that not a problem to me? Because when I come back to Vegas, from Vegas, I sell the watch for $39,000. 36, 39. Again, I'm gonna stick to retail. This is what I do. Dealers get good prices, but if you're a regular general public, these are the prices you pay. It was a great deal, and I'd rather get 39 all day long. Next up, I have someone who's interested in my vintage watches. In particular, he wants to check out my 16750 1986 vintage GMT Pepsi. This watch I had listed on my site for $13,000. While I was there, I also wanted to see some prices. He had it looked at by probably the owner of the company. I met them, they were both great guys. They offered me, actually they wouldn't even offer me $7,000 for the watch. I'm glad they passed because right when I landed back in LA, the watch sold for full price, $13,000. This watch was special because it's a birth year watch, or at least it was a birth year watch to the person who purchased it. And we're making freaking deals, baby. So after Apex, we walk over to another friend of ours from My Gemma. It's my first time meeting them in person, and I wanted to show them something special. First, I showed them the 1503. We've been getting rejected on this thing all day. I don't know what's wrong with this watch. I bought it for $7,000, $6,500, and I really just want to get rid of it at this point. I've had it for too long. But I show them one other special watch. That's the limited edition Navy SEAL JLC. I haven't shown anyone else this watch yet, and the first person I show, it seems like he has a customer for it. So it's kind of the same deal. I didn't want to get screwed again where it seems promising and then it doesn't happen. But he says, I show him the link on my phone, text him the link, and he says he might have a client for it.
Limited edition Navy SEAL watch.
Yeah. This is your watch?
This is it.
Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
So what's great is I was trying to get $6,500 for this watch at the show. I didn't show anyone it, but he didn't purchase it at the show, but once I got home, he bought it for $7,300. I had the watch, I had an extra strap for it, and I had its original box and its booklets, and it was a great deal. Happy to walk away with $7,300. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's a wrap. We didn't sell any watches. We're gonna stick to retail, like I said in the beginning. We ended up selling the Tiffany Atlas bracelet. It is the antique jewelry show. Kind of missed the watch show. Got some offers. Nobody was really interested in this, so we'll just sell it for $40 retail. And that's a wrap. Las Vegas Antique Jewelry and Watch Show.
Met a lot of guys, dude.
No, I didn't see any boxes, just dials and stuff. Over here, I could have sold. All right.